Hey, Ron Moore here, jamming out to Rich Mullins' old tune, Faith Without Works is like a screen door on a submarine. Hey, you know, I'm talking this week about what faith does. And, you know, I'm out here, by the way, at Lake Granbury. Yeah, it's getting lake this season, isn't it? I love it. So beautiful out here. But, and the ducks, oh my gosh. You can see all the duck dung around here. It's kind of incredible too. But anyway, hey, wanted to talk to you about what faith does. I remember years ago when I was just a few years younger, and I had been driving around actually a military cemetery in Denver, Colorado. First time I'd ever been at one. And I got all kind of gushy and joked up, and so I thought, you know, it's time for me to do my duty for my country. So I went back to my place. Yes, that duck wants to get in on this deal. Went back to my little apartment and fasted and prayed for 3 days as to whether God really wanted me to join the Marine Corps or not. So after that time, I felt like, yes, He does want me to do that. But you know, I didn't just sit in my little apartment and say, well, okay, maybe the recruiter come to me. Or maybe I'll just by osmosis turn into a United States Marine. No, that didn't happen. In fact, I got up because, see, faith, believing that God wanted me to do that, I got up and went down to the recruiting station and went and told Gunnery Sergeant Lai. That was his name, Lai. I'd like to have a name like Lai. Gunnery Sergeant Lai, that I wanted to sign up. See, I did something. And that's the case with faith. So if you really have faith on something, you know, like we were listening to a moment ago, faith without works, you know, that's what James says. Faith without works is like a screen door on a submarine. Or James doesn't say that, but Rich Mullins said that. But he says, if you have faith, you're going to have works. You're going to do something about it. So I just want to ask you, what are you having faith for? Are you moving in that direction? You know, see, right here in Hebrews 11, we're talking about Abraham here. And it says how by faith Abraham, when he was called, obeyed by going out. So he did something by going out to a place which he was to receive for an inheritance. And he went out not knowing where he was going. Isn't that good? By faith, I mean, basically God said, you go, Abraham, and I'm going to tell you when you get there, excuse me, I'm going to tell you where you're going when you get there. Don't you love it? By faith, he lived as an alien, didn't say an immigrant, but as an alien in the land of promise, as in a foreign land, dwelling in tents with Isaac and Jacob, fellow heirs of the same promise. See, Abraham did, by faith, he did something about it. What are you doing about what you are standing in faith on? You say, oh, I just don't know if I have faith. Well, are you sitting in a chair? I mean, you didn't go sit down in that chair thinking, hey, this chair is going to fall down on me. It's not going to hold me. No, you didn't do that. You sat on the chair believing that it's going to hold you. Well, the same thing is true in whatever you feel like your calling is. Whether you feel like your calling is to be the greatest attorney in the world, be a great doctor. Maybe it's to be a school teacher. Maybe it's to be the best warehouse worker. You know, I don't know what God's called you to do. But see, by faith, you go about it and you say, okay, I'm going to do something about this. Now, let me just tell you, not everything do you need to, you know, fast and pray over, okay? I mean, there are some things that, man, I mean, if you see a woman or a child being abused, man, by faith, you get them to do something about it right then and there. You don't have to fast and pray about it because you know that you got to do something about it. So I challenge you to go forward by faith to realize that, wait a minute, am I doing anything? Am I moving in any direction? And as you begin to move in the direction of faith, God's going to honor that. Hey, have a great day. You can walk by faith. We're going to talk a little bit more about it on Wednesday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye now.